GoThunderWolves.com here with head coach of the women's basketball team, Tommie Johnson. Coach Johnson, you're heading to another RMAC week. You're coming off of break. This is your first, week back in the full swing. How does it feel to be back on campus with the whole team back around you?
It feels great for us. You're just trying to get back to that rhythm that we started off the year with. Our girls have been super resilient in terms of dealing with any blows that come our way, games canceled, practicing, travel emergencies. So it felt good just to get back into the swing of things and have a normal schedule this week.
Well, so you're coming off of a week where the highest of highs, and then the scares, the biggest scare that you've had all season at home. But now you're 7-0 at home. What has it been like to see the overcoming of adversity?
For us, it's just been a phenomenal display of growth from our team. Like you said, we had an incredible game at Adams State on Tuesday, and then we played an incredibly hungry team on Saturday, and they did everything they could and threw everything but the kitchen sink at us, and our girls showed how resilient they were. And one thing I learned from you, Trey, is it wasn't pretty, but it was beautiful. So we'll take the win and just for our girls to show that they want to compete at a high level and they understand everything is not going to always go as planned.
Absolutely. You're in the top of the RMAC standings. You're with some teams that are getting national votes, that kind of thing. Where do you kind of see yourself in comparison with a school like Mines, who is in that top 20?
Mines is a good team. Mace is a good team. We've been ranked in the top 25 this year as well. Got a couple of votes again this past week in one of the polls. But for us, we're every bit as talented as anybody in this league, and probably in some of the teams that are in the top half of the country. If you go back and you look at where Lubbock and where Commerce are ranked right now, I think we show what we could be. So for us, we're trying to block some of that out and just get better every single practice out, every single game, and at the end of the day, rankings only take you so far. The game is played out there on the court.
You talked about a hungry team in South Dakota Mines this past week, and man, were they hungry. But you've got two more this week too, and two teams that you beat in thrilling fashion at home earlier this season. UCCS is going to be on Saturday, and you go to Highland on Friday. What is it going to be like going to those places and getting their best game that they can possibly get?
Well, we do anticipate hostile environment and a little bit of revenge factor from both those teams, and they're both fighting as well, because in the RMAC you're never out of the playoffs, so every win counts. So for us, we're just going to go in and try to take another step in our maturity process and our growth, and winning on the road is something that good teams do, and this team has played better on the road than at home for the most part. So we're excited to go out there, just show what we have. We view road trips as a team bonding experience, so we're going to go out there, give it our best, and we're going to throw some punches and see what happens.
You were missing two of your top scorers against those two teams that I just mentioned the first time you played them. Alicia Davis was out with a prolonged illness, and Tommie Johnson was out with a recurring injury. What is that dynamic going to kind of bring to those games? Well,
you're talking about two of the more dynamic athletes in the RMAC, especially with Alicia Davis being probably the top athlete in the RMAC, and if there's a second and third, they're on our team, and then you're talking about one of the most disruptive defenders we have in our league, and Tommie, and a great ball handler and scorer as well. So we anticipate our pace being even better. A lot of girls have been able to go back to their original roles, so we're just excited those two are back. They've been back now, so we're going to see if they can hit their rhythm and hit their stride and take us to a new level.
Coach Johnson, best of luck this weekend. Let's hope for another 2-0 sweep.
Thank you. Go Pat.